What's up, y'all? Kilo Nels here. Listen, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Life is crazy now, and I understand. We're all tired. We're all exhausted. Just the other day, I was up for 25 hours straight, almost 26 hours, getting to it. Because life happens. You gotta make things happen regardless of what's going on. You gotta push through. While we're still pushing through, we still gotta train. We still gotta put the work in. And we gotta be smart when we're training. We can't be up 25, 26 hours and go crazy heavy in the gym. So today, I'm gonna show y'all how do you still train off of minimal or no sleep. You gotta be smart. You gotta take your ego out of it. So today, on bench press, the plan was to do 395, maybe 400 for a 5x5. But how my body was feeling, how my mind was feeling, I was out of it. It wasn't happening. So instead, I put 315 on the bar, which is very light for me. And I did 10 reps. The first 5 reps, 3-second pauses. Then I did 5 reps of touch and go. Now mind you, I was so out of it on my first 2 sets, I miscounted. I think I did 4 pauses and then 5 touch and goes. Then I did 5 pauses and 4 touch and goes on my next set. But I locked it on my third, and I got every rep that was needed for that third set. I kept pushing through. We're not perfect. We gotta aim for perfection, even though we're not perfect. We gotta keep going. So check out this workout, and if y'all ever tired and just out of it, try it out. And we're gonna kick it, and we're gonna talk about being tired and life in general, and pushing through and making things happen. Because we gotta make things happen, all right? Check it out.
So like I was saying earlier, in life we get tired. It's not always physically being tired. It's mentally being tired, spiritually being tired. And when I'm talking to y'all, man, I don't write down any script. This is always coming from the heart and coming from the dome, man. This is always real talk. I don't have time to sit down and write a whole script for y'all. I just give y'all the real, 'cause that's all I know how to do, man. I'm not a fake brother. So I'm going to give y'all what I'm feeling. I'm going to give y'all what I'm thinking. In life, there's certain things we just can't control. And we shouldn't even try to control those things that we can't control. But what we can do is control everything we can control. Y'all have heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. Control everything you can control. Once you start thinking that way, you'll realize you have a lot more control over things than what you thought. I always like looking at things from the positive aspect and not always the negative side. And trust me, I know I'm not the only one feeling this way. There's a lot of people out here feeling this way. The world is crazy right now. Things cost a lot. We gotta take care of our responsibilities as grown men and grown women. If we have children, we gotta hold it down for the babies. We have family, we have parents. We don't want to fail them. We want to make them proud, right? And there's a lot of pressure on us. But it's times like this when we gotta embrace that pressure. Embrace it. What they say, pressure busts pipes, but it also makes diamonds. That's real. Because trust me, it's been times when I wanted to break. Recently, I wanted to just break and just give up, man. But as a man, I know it's people who depend on me. I have a daughter who depends on me. I have people that I made promises to that depend on me. And I'm a man of my word. My word is my bond. And when I say I'm going to do something, I go after it. Even if I fail, I keep going until it's not failure anymore. I keep going until I succeed. And one thing that can really mess with our heads, especially as men in this world right now, is us comparing ourselves to other people in different parts of their life, in different eras of their life. We might want to be the most richest man, the most strongest man in the world, but maybe that's not our season yet. We got to keep going. We got to keep pushing. But if we just sit there, keep on comparing ourselves to what we see on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, don't forget, most of that is fake. You're living in the real world. You have real life problems. You have real life issues. Don't let what people post and what people say knock you off your grind and knock you off your game. Keep going, because trust me, they don't have it all figured out like they thinking that they got it figured out. They're in the same boat you're in. But the difference is, you got to focus on yourself. Focus on what's going to be best for you. Don't worry about what's going to be best for the next man, what the next woman thinks of you. You got to keep going. This is your life. This is your story. This is your world. What you think in your mind will manifest into the physical. Don't forget that, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. So get all them negative thoughts out your mind. Get all that envy out your mind. Don't be jealous. Jealous for what? Because you're over there being envious of that person. Guess what? There's somebody on the other side of that spectrum who's looking at you and are jealous of you. Things can always be worse and things can always be better. Find that balance and keep going. Stop worrying about what's going on around you. Create what you want and separate yourself from anything and anybody that's going to knock you off that. Lock in and focus. Focus is the most important thing. We can be motivated all day, but we got to stay focused. We got to lock in. Now, personally, in my life, I've had to currently cut people off. I'm actually doing it right now. And you know what? I'm cutting them off without even explaining anything to them that I'm cutting them off. They saw me one day, and the next day they looked, and I wasn't there. And that feels good, realizing I don't got to explain anything to anybody. This is my life. This is my story. I write this book. I'm the author. I do what I want to do. I don't got to explain to this person why I'm not around anymore. I don't owe him anything, but I owe everything to myself. Why would I even invest that energy into explaining something to somebody and having that conversation and their energy just drag me down? I'm good. I'm ready to move on. I'm excited to move on. I'm excited for this new chapter in my life. And I want for y'all to be excited for the next chapter in y'all life too. Stop going back to them old chapters. Stop going back to them old books. It's over. Close some books. Close some chapters. Burn it. Get it out of your mind. Get it out of your memory. It doesn't matter. What matters is what's coming in the future. And what's coming in your future is what you're creating for your own future. Anything that's going to drag you down, bring you back to that negative space, get it out of your life. Whether it's the music, whether it's food, whether it's movies, whether it's stuff you're watching on YouTube, anything. If it's going to bring you back to where you don't want to be, get it out of your life. Only feed yourself positive and high vibrational stuff. With the music, change it up a little bit. You don't got to talk about offing people, taking the next man's chick and all this other stuff, destroying your own community. Put something in your ear that's going to motivate you. Motivate you to get out the dumps. Motivate you to get out of that low vibrational area that you're in. What's going to uplift you? That's what you should be feeding yourself, feeding your soul, feeding your mind, feeding your body. Listen, I'm even cutting out fast food out of my life. Because I've been realizing when I eat that fast food, it puts me in a bad mood. It makes my head hurt, makes my stomach hurt, makes me sluggish. I don't have the same energy I would have if it was something that's going to be better for my body and for my nutrition. So start eating some fruits, eat them vegetables, find out your blood type, see what's going to be good for your personal blood type. Try that out. So once again, y'all, I know you're tired. I'm tired too. But keep going, keep pushing, and do everything that you can to put that energy into yourself so we can keep going no matter how tired we are. Don't let anybody or anything drag you down and slow you up. We have goals and we're going to reach our goals. We're not failures. And even if we take a couple steps back and we stumble, we're going to get back up, we're going to dust it off, we're going to keep going, alright? I'm Kilo Nels, I'm signing out. Much love to everybody, man. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the upliftment. We out. Peace.